Hi everyone, my name is Rachel and welcome to the Fringe Seams. Thanks very much for joining me for today's video. This is a 10 by 10 video. So basically I thought it would be fun to see if I could wear me-made dresses for 10 days. So I have a lot of dresses in my wardrobe, some for winter, some for summer, and some that I can kind of wear in the summer and the winter depending on tights, footwear, coats, that kind of thing. So I've been really enjoying wearing dresses recently. The weather in Dublin has been good. It hasn't been as hot as it has been, but it's still been very mild, and when the days that it has been raining, it hasn't been cold. So I've really enjoyed wearing me-made dresses. I did put out a video a little while ago about my favourite dresses, so I'll pop a link up here and down below, but these are the ones that I've been wearing over a period of 10 days and I thought I'd share them with you. So will we go back to the start and day one, what did I wear? So this one is an oldie but a goodie. This is the Tilly and the Buttons Lotta dress, which I believe was in my favourites, but this is the knit version. So this dress is great. You can make it in a knit or a woven. So the knit has a neckband, like a jersey neckband, and the woven has a facing. And I've just made one knit and lots of woven. I made this very early in my YouTube days. I think I made this only about a month or two after I started vlogging, so it's very special. This is a fabulous modal jersey from the Crafty Studio in this incredible orange colour. It's really nice. So it's got the grown on sleeves and then the elastic at the waist and a lovely big swooshy skirt, and I really enjoy wearing this. And yeah, it comes out every summer. I love it. So this is probably a summer dress. I probably wouldn't wear this during the winter, but it's perfect during this weather. The next day is another kind of oldie but a definite goodie. This is the Deer and Doe Magnolia dress. So Deer and Doe have now been taken over by Closet Core. For all these, I'll link all the details below. I actually made this for a wedding a couple of years ago and I loved wearing it for the wedding. I'll put it in a hanger so I can show you a bit properly. So I made it for a wedding. So it is quite a formal dress, but I thought, could I wear it during the day with sandals, and it worked out beautifully. So it's got a beautiful V neckline here. So it's kind of a faux wrap dress. It's got these beautiful flutter sleeves, which I actually took these flutter sleeves and put on a woven Lotta, which I love doing, a little bit of a hack. So then I bound the neckline using this beautiful satin binding. So it's got a lovely crossover here. It's got a little waistband, and then it's got a really full skirt that's all panelled. You can't really tell with this busy fabric. This is gorgeous viscose that I got from Beyond the Pink Tour. So it's a beautiful panel skirt. You can make it in a variety of lengths. I think it comes in a maxi length with a big split at the side, which is lovely. It's a stunning version. But I made this kind of a long midi. I didn't put in a split because it's quite swooshy at the bottom. Then at the back, it's got this beautiful tie as well. So it does have a side invisible zip on this side. So the only change I made was I put the tie at the back so I can just keep that tied and just zip it up and down. So it's got a lovely invisible zip there. It's just a really pretty dress. I've got a nice label there, Savage Not Average. That's Little Rosy Cheeks. But this actually, with a pair of sandals, worked beautifully for a day. So for the wedding, I had my hair done, I had my makeup done, all that, and I had high heels. I think I made a matching bow bag, a silver bow bag. But for the day, with a pair of sandals, pair of sunglasses, it's perfect. So yeah, I love this dress. So I was really happy that this can be a formal dress and a casual dress, which is great. Next up is the Forget Me Not Patterns Kelly dress. And I made this for Stitch Festival this year in March. And I just love how this came out. You know the way some dresses you put them on and it just fits beautifully. I love it. I love wearing it. So usually when I wear it, I have a little brown belt. So this fabric is from Rainbow Fabric, so you can use my code here, Rachel ! And that'll give you 20% off site-wide. Thank you, that's an affiliate link. So when I got this fabric, I knew that it was destined to be a dress. It's a beautiful kind of crepe fabric. It's really nice, a viscose crepe in this beautiful green and white colour. I put on these beautiful buttons. They are from Pigeon Wishes, and I think the pop of pink goes really nice. So this fabric is quite busy. You can't see all the details, but it's got this beautiful frill at the back. Yes, you do have to iron all those frills, but never mind. It's got this beautiful V frill at the back. So if you don't like gathering this dress might not be for you, but the effect is beautiful. It's got the V frill all the way across the front as well. That's all mirrored. Then it's got this beautiful little kind of grandad collar, would you call it? Like no collar stand, nothing, just the band. And then the waist, it just joins to the skirt and it's got these beautiful darts. I put in little thread loops to hold a little belt. Again, I've got my Little Rosy Cheeks, I sew for me. I did the short sleeves, and then it's got a lovely swooshy skirt, and it's got inseam pockets as well, which I secured to the waist seam. I'll pop a link up here how I do that. So Love, love, love this dress. I think it's really, really pretty. The fit is beautiful. It is quite an involved make. So you can see the V at the back there. It's got all the gathering, all the yoke detail, but the effect is absolutely beautiful. And I love wearing this. And I think I did wear it in March. The weather wasn't bad, but again, I wore it with boots, but I've been wearing it with sandals and it's absolutely perfect. I think it's a super, super pretty dress and lovely and swooshy as well. Beautiful dress. The next up again is an oldie, but a goodie. So I've made again several of these, and again, I'll put on a hanger so I can show you properly. Although this falls into the category of again, a dress, which is impossible to show on a hanger because of course it's the flying squirrel dress. So this is in a knit. So again, it's got the jersey neckband here. I got this viscose jersey from the Crafty Studio back in the day, so it's beautiful Breton stripe. And this is why you can't show it on a hanger, because this is what it looks like. Oh, it's making my eyes go funny with the stripes. So named Kilo Wrap Dress. Fabulous dress. I made this version with short sleeves and I cut it off at the knee. Again, I probably wouldn't wear this during the winter. It is probably a summer dress. I think I kind of hammed up the nautical detail by adding a little whale on the tie. So basically, pop it on over your head, tie this around and then around your back and then around the front again, and you've got that beautiful cinched in waist detail. I think it's really, really pretty. I've made a couple of these now. I've made more wintry versions with the long sleeve and kind of a thicker knit, but I always cut it off at the knee. I think that's a really nice length. Again, you can wear it with boots during the winter. You can make it, of course, longer, and I think it comes with a back slit if you make the longer version, and you can make this in a jumpsuit as well. I'm not quite sure, can you make this in a woven? For some reason I think you do, but I will check and I'll have it down below. I do think the woven version comes with a facing, I believe, but so I've never made that version and I've never made the jumpsuit, but never say never. So this is the Kilo Wrap Dress, oldie, but a definite goodie. Next up is one that I hadn't worn for a little while. I made this for the Knitting and Stitching in Belfast last year. So this is the Dutch pattern company Ella dress, and I was very lucky to do a little test for the pattern company for this one, and I was very kindly given this fabric by Harry Bosch. It's the most beautiful silky fabric. It feels so luxurious. So again, I wore this to Knit and Stitch in Belfast, and that was in November. So again, I had a cardigan over it and I wore it with boots. But during the summer, again, it's perfect because it's short sleeves. I think it does come in a long sleeve version, but I made short sleeves. It's got a nice cuff. So again, very difficult to show you. Hopefully I'm popping in loads of pictures here. It's got the most beautiful collar detail here. I think it's really, really striking. I've not seen anything like it before. This is a full wrap dress. It wraps all the way over and the tie comes out the side and then you can loop it around again. It's got a huge big swooshy skirt, and again, it's got inseam pockets secured into the waist seam. So this has been re-released I think earlier this year, so I'll link it below. So yeah, it's a very, very nice pattern. It's got a little burrito yoke at the back and lovely waistband at the back, and it's all finished beautifully on the inside as well. You can see this is all kind of top stitch in the inside. It's really nice. But I think as a winter dress, this could be beautiful in a slightly thicker fabric with longer sleeves. A full wrap over would be beautiful. But during the summer, I was quite pleasantly surprised to be able to wear it. And again, it's a lovely length. I do like that kind of longer midi length. I think it's really, really nice. And with flats, it just came out beautifully. And I think this fabric is just divine. It's so, so, so gorgeous. This does come in a top version as well, I might add, as well as kind of a peplum. It's really, really pretty. So my label here says, "You look fabulous, you look fabulous." And I think that is Becky Seamstress. So very, very happy with this. I was swooshing around at a great rate on that one. Next up is one that you'll have seen very, very recently, and that is the Style Arc Bell dress. And I love this. You know, you end up wearing the ones that you've made most recently. So I wore this to a comedy gig a little while ago, a kind of an evening affair, but it's perfect during the day. So I think it's super, super swooshy. And again, with flats, I think it's really pretty. This fabric is beautiful. It's Rainbow Fabrics, and I have washed it. And it hasn't gone near an iron, but it doesn't need to, which is wonderful. So this beautiful kind of almost kind of tiled fabric. I don't know how to describe it. It's just beautiful. It's just so summery. It's got these huge big billowy sleeves with the elastic, this beautiful crossover here. It's a faux wrap because it just goes into this beautiful waist detail here. And I actually did sew down this bit here so it wouldn't gape, and I can get it on over my head because the back has got beautiful shirring, which I really, really like. So it's very, very comfortable, easy to pop over your head. It's got this beautiful burrito yoke detail at the back, huge big skirt. Again, can you tell I'm definitely in my big skirt era? Lovely inseam pockets. There is a fabulous sew along for this as well. I'll link that below. But yeah, so this is my first Style Arc pattern and I'm very, very pleased. Beautiful buttons from Cloth Dublin. So I didn't do buttonholes because I can pop it out of my head. And then I'm very happy with my label choice here. It says, made in 2020, and that's a little rosy cheeks one. I think she was giving these out at the Stitch Festival as well, so I thought I'd ensure that I got that label used this year. But yeah, very, very happy, and again, perfect for the day. Not sure would I wear this during the winter. It's a bit of a summery vibe, but I would love to make a more wintry version, maybe in a slightly darker colour. I think would look beautiful coming into the autumn months. So that is the Stylark Belle dress. Next up is a definite goodie in my book, because I think this is number 3 and I've got number 4 cut out, and this is the Chalk and Notch Fringe dress. I made this in collaboration with my wonderful friends Sam Sola Sparkle and Catherine Sovaton Makery. I'll pop up our collaboration video here where we all made the fringe dress. I love this pattern so much. You know, you just have a pattern and it just works all the time. You can do it in a variety of fabrics. It only takes 2 meters of fabric, which is really, really great despite all the details. It's really useful use of 2 meters of fabric. It's great. So this is the I think view A with the buttons. I sew down the buttons. I can pop it on over my head. And this is yes, I do a bit of a midi length. I think this fabric is gorgeous. Kind of, it's like crepe. I think it's a poly, but it kind of looks like crepe fabric that I got from Stitch Fabrics at the Knitting and Stitching this year, and I bought it with 2 meters, and I bought it with the fringe dress in mind, and it worked beautifully. So these are just little purple buttons I had in my stash. So it's got lovely grown on sleeves with a big cuff tied in by this little tab detail, which is really, really nice. It's got a beautiful faced neckline, little buttons, and then it's got some gathering at the waist, which is really pretty, and gathering at the back as well. And then it has waist ties, and I've lost my waist ties. Here they are. It has waist ties to give a nice detail. You can fix them into the front darts, or you can put them into the side seams, whichever is your preference, which is really nice. They have big inseam pockets, but I do again my hack to secure the pockets into the waist seam. Actually, if I pop this inside out, I'll show you what I mean. Might be easier to show you. So this is what the waist seam looks like, and that's your, there's my label there, that's your waist seam, and this is your pocket here, so it's all fully secured. Actually, as I spotted, I have to show you the label that I put in this. It says, "Got that sunshine in my pocket," and it's in my pocket, which I love. So yeah, fringe dress, absolutely love. Have plans for loads more. I think it's a really, really nice dress. Winter appropriate, not really, but I think in a different fabric, perfect, absolutely perfect for winter as well. I think because it's got it's not too low in the front as well, and of course you could untie these tabs so the arms aren't so bunched up, and you could just pop a cardie over it, which is great. So Chalk and Notch fringe dress, love it. Next up is a relatively-ish new make, and it is the Fabric Godmother Aspen dress I made earlier in the year. So this is it. This is the most beautiful green viscose linen. I think that's my favourite fabric to work with, viscose linen, to be very honest, from Dries & Stoffen, and the really, really cool zip is from Crafty Studio. So this is a full length dress, full sleeves, little elastic cuffs at the bottom, a lovely label. Is that little rosy cheeks? It is. Again, it's average, not average. Zip front, beautiful gathered waist, lovely collar, a lovely kind of collar band at the back. It's actually beautiful collar construction. I don't know, can you see that at the back? It's really, really pretty. It's giving a bit of a shine. It was just ironed. Again, huge big pockets, and they are secured into the waist seam as per the pattern, so it's fabulous. Huge big skirt. I think I made a good midi on this. So I made this in a viscose linen, which is quite a drapey fabric, and I didn't have to alter the skirt pattern piece at all because the gathers are quite gathered, but they're not very heavy. If you do make this in a heavier fabric, I have seen people that need to reduce the skirt panels. They're basically just rectangles because it just gets far too bulky, but in this fabric it's perfect. So I made this in about March, I think, and it was perfect with boots, all that good stuff. You can even pop in a little thermal vest under it should you want to, but I did wear this recently because it was slightly cooler, but it's still really, really breathable. Being the viscose linen, I was really, really comfortable in it, so perfect. You could of course make it sleeveless, or short sleeved I should say. You could make it sleeveless. I wonder, could you copy the fleur bodice just with a little bit of a dart, because it does have a slightly bigger bodice on this dress, and you could make it sleeveless. I think it would look really, really pretty. But yeah, I really enjoy the Fabric Godmother Aspen dress there. 2 dresses now from Fabric Godmother that I really, really enjoy, the Aspen and the Fleur. So great dress. Next up is another relatively new make, and that is the Closet Core Elodie dress. They've all fallen on the floor. This is one that I made quite recently in a collaboration with my wonderful friend Claire Stitch and Sew. I'll pop up the collaboration video up here. So we had wanted to make this dress for the longest time, and I'm so happy I did. I wore this. I've got another one cut out. I really, really enjoy this dress. So this fabric again is from Rainbow Fabrics, and it's this beautiful kind of shiny green, almost kind of silky fabric. It's fabulous. It does have a bit of stretch, but that doesn't actually impact the pattern at all, which is great. So basically it's a full wrap dress. Wrap it around here, and then it goes through again a little hole at the side, and then you can wrap it around as you like. It's got lovely enclosed waist seam at the back, so it's all very, very neat. It's got grown-on sleeves. I just did the shorter sleeve version. It does come with a version that has much longer sleeves. And I did this in the midi length as well. I added inseam pockets. They don't come with the pattern piece. The pockets that come with the pattern are for patch pockets, but I didn't think that would be suitable for this fabric, but I'm very happy with the inseam pockets. I do love a pocket. So it's just a really, really pretty dress. It's got a faced neckline. I did face this. I didn't use binding. I thought with a wrap, I think it does give a very nice finish. It's got these beautiful detail at the front. They're called release pleats. So I don't know, can you see them properly? If I show you maybe at the back, you'll see them better. These little pleats here, they give beautiful, beautiful shape at the back. And that's how they give the bust shape as well, these release pleats. And then it's got this beautiful waistband. I did have to do a bit of jiggery pokery at the waistband because I should have added length to the bodice, but I didn't. So I kind of got away with it by making this waistband ever so slightly narrower. So beautiful wide skirt that flaps over. I finished this side with specky seamstress binding. I thought it gives a really nice finish when it slightly flaps open, and it's just really, really pretty, and again perfect for summer. I would love to make this in a slightly heavier fabric. You could pop a cardi over it. I think it would look really, really pretty. It does come in a short length, a midi length, and a long length as well, and I think the long length would be so dramatic and so beautiful for a formal event. I think it would be absolutely gorgeous. I think there's a reason a lot of people use this pattern as a wedding dress. I can absolutely see it. I think it's really, really pretty, really striking. Instructions are fabulous. It's a little bit involved make, but it does come together relatively quickly, and it's just a really, really pretty dress. And of course my favorite color green, and my label is "Oops, mistakes were made, solutions were found." That's Cozy Club Handmade. Really see it in my notebook over there. It's because I did make a mistake with the cutting it that's slightly wrong. It wasn't the wrong size, it's just slightly too small. But I managed to get around it by lots of unpicking and a smaller seam allowance, which is always your friend. So Closet Core Elodie, love it. That brings us, if you've been counting, to number 10, and that is what I'm wearing today. And this is the Fibre Mood Chloe dress. And I made this for the Sophisticated Challenge, which was last October. So in the pattern, I think they make it in a kind of a linen, and it could be a really, really nice summer dress with just these little straps. I'm not sure I'd wear it during the summer because it does come down quite low there. You could definitely see my bra if I didn't wear a top underneath it. So personally, I wouldn't be comfortable. But during the winter, I wear it with Freya, Tilly and the Buttons Freya polar neck, which I really like, and I've got in today with the Tilly and the Buttons Agnes t-shirt, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. I did make one tiny mistake. You can see there's a kind of a dart here that shouldn't be there. I totally stretched out the neckline, but with the stripes kind of gives a bit of a funky detail. It's got these small little straps here, and then it's really cool construction. So if I stand up, it's got these pockets here. And then if I untie this is how you tie it. The front and the back are separate, and you tie it with a button at the back here, and then you flap around the front here. So basically you attach your pockets to the back dress, the back skirt, but that becomes the front skirt, which is really, really cool. So if I tie it again, you can see the pockets here. It's fully enclosed, and it's just a really, really pretty dress. This fabric is viscose linen, and it's from Dries and Stoffen. I think it's just a really nice stripe, and of course during the winter you could wear it with a darker colour, with the brown or with the navy as well. And it's just a midi length. I'll hopefully pop in a picture of it here. And yeah, very, very happy wearing it. Again, viscose linen, perfect because you can wear it in the winter and you can wear it in the summer. So that is a roundup of my 10 by 10, my 10 days, 10 dresses. I do hope you enjoy it. Yeah, I do have an awful lot more dresses in my wardrobe. I'm wondering how long I can keep this streak going, but I really want to share these dresses with you. I do wear them day to day. I love wearing Me Made all the time, and I think there's nothing like a little swooshy dress during the summer. So long may the good-ish weather last. So, do you like making dresses, or what do you reach for during the summer? I'd love to hear in the comment box below. If you like this video, I'd very much love it if you give me a thumbs up, and please also consider subscribing. I love having you along on my sewing journey. If you have any questions or any comments, please leave them in the comment box below. I didn't go into great detail about the sizing and all that kind of stuff, and that information is on my Instagram page. But if you do have any specific questions on any of these garments, please let me know below, and I'd be happy to answer all your questions. So I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. I hope you're getting time for some lovely sewing, maybe a dress, and I will catch you all again very soon in another video. Take care, everyone. Bye.